Hey, it's Scott, the artist known as We Forgot, and this is Ways We Forgot. I think episode or day 9. And yeah, today I sort of wanted to just sort of talk about what is working and how I want to sort of move forward. It's going to be sort of a little bit of a freestyle, as these musings usually are. But yeah, when I had done my original website a long, long time ago, almost 10 years ago, which was weforgot.org. Soon I'll have waysweforgot.com. But I would blog. And one of the things I was doing at the time was what is considered a behavior modification. And part of the behavior modifications is the ABCs of behaviors. I'm trying to remember what exactly it stood for, but basically you wanted to know what the action was and then see what sort of triggered the action or what could trigger the action. And then you wanted to be able to go back and see on the return, after doing it for a while, what worked and what didn't work. I'll look it up and I'll put it in the comment section. But yeah, this idea, though, was something I implemented while I was blogging, and every week I would sort of go back and I would write what was working and how it needed to change in the coming days. So currently, the idea was to make 3 pieces of content a day. One being this kind of musing, the second one being a acoustic cover or a original song by me, and then improvised musical piece, usually on flute or some other instrument that's a little bit easier to improvise on. I still really feel like it's been pretty good. The start has been a little bit slow, but it's one of those things that you have to get into YouTube's algorithm for it to sort of see, oh, this person's going to make content. I'll start putting them in other people's feeds. So I have noticed going from 0 to 1 plays that I've started to get like 5 or 6. Not a whole lot, but I can see that there are more people that are at least seeing it. I have 3 subscribers, so not a lot. Part of it was asking for subscribers on this full-time purpose page that's made by Victor and Aaron Dowdy, pretty awesome YouTuber who really has a lot in the idea of manifestation and being within your own frame and overcoming sort of codependent, people-pleasing personality traits, and things that I'm just, definitely seeing as areas I'm working on in my life, taking care of the relationship I have with myself and making that the most important relationship. I found that other than the weekend, I was pretty successful at doing all those things. I do think that I might run into some issues every now and then on weekends, though. And so I think, I want to be able to be accepting if I can't post. And it did feel a little bit bad to not post for as many days during going to the festival shebang. But I did find I got back into it. It did take me a second to get back into it. And I also found that coming back from that festival, maybe I went a little bit too hard in the staying up late and just like really playing hard. It took me a few days to really get back to center. But I found that, I have the routine. It's getting closer to habit with the walking every day and the meditating twice a day, that I just was like, okay, you've got to do these things. And it felt a little bit hard to get back into some of those things and this content making, but in the end it ended up working. So yeah, I feel like the adjustment that I'm making right now is going to be more weekends. I'm okay with missing a day, missing maybe 2. I should still really attempt at least to get a musing out. But sometimes, that can be a little bit tricky. I also was talking earlier this week about just getting back into other older projects. And I find that as these new routines become habits, it'll maybe be easier for me to hop into making more structure to the days. But I'm getting back into doing some of the live looping stuff, and really excited with where I left that off the last time. I feel like there's some really cool stuff I'm going to be able to do with that. I'm also wanting to practice DJing more. I'm excited because I'm going to be doing a set tomorrow on Friday at a bike shop that is also a bar called the Transition Outpost. So yeah, those are some of the things that are happening with me right now. I find that, yeah, so far the things that have really been working though is just being really consistent with these routines that I've set in. I haven't quite made the content making routine, but it usually takes 30, 40, 60 days to really like embody something. So I see that is coming. I see the progress that I've been making. I'm seeing that these things that were taking a little bit more mental energy have become a bit more automatic. And so, yeah, with consistency, that's the way that works. And yeah, I'm just excited to be exploring a lot of new stuff and old stuff, activities and projects. But yeah, definitely find that if I'm not practicing these things, again, it's not really necessarily filling me. And I had just like a day or two, and again, maybe it was just I was really tired following shebang, where I was just feeling like a little bit low energy, a little bit down. And yeah, I had a moment where I reached out to a friend also, and it didn't really go out the way that I was hoping that it would. But that is the way that it is. And it just again reminds me, like, you know, when I'm happy with the relationship that I have with myself, you know, people are going to be in the space that they're in. And some people are hurt and maybe not feel the best. And I shouldn't take offense to that. We shouldn't take offense to that. You shouldn't take offense to that. But yeah, I hope that you are giving love and attention to the most important relationship in your life, which should be you. And I will see you very soon. I'm going to play the cover for the day, and I'm going to do the improv. So this has been Ways We Forgot. I'm Scott, the artist we forgot, and I will see you all soon. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks for subscribing. I really appreciate it.